Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your November reading with myself, Mind's Eye and Inspiration. I'd like to say a big thank you to everybody who's liked, shared and subscribed to my channel. I'm really grateful. I'm going to put a link in the description box below to my sister's YouTube channel, Anything Spiritual. So do please go check her out. And both me and my sister are in the process of releasing our year aheads. Yours is already out, Sagittarius, and I will link it at the end of this video. It will be an end screen, so do look at that. When this video ends, click on the end screen and watch your year ahead for 2025. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what November has got in store for you. So it feels to me that recently life has felt a bit better for you. It feels like things are more stable than what they were. So it's almost like a period of time to celebrate. You know, the last few weeks have been settled, they've been calm, you know, there's been some stability, particularly with the work and home life, and it feels like, okay, life is settled now than what it was. And I can take a bit of a breather now in that run up to Christmas. And as we look at November, you can see you've got these gates here, this boulders hitting the gate, and you've got this wonderful rainbow behind it. This is saying any challenges that you come up against in November, you will have the strength to overcome them. And I can't see any major problems for you at all, because this is a minor arcana card. I felt like I wanted to pull another card over that, and what I got was the moon card. So Sagittarius, have you had a reoccurring dream, or you feeling different at night time than what you are in the daytime? Like, pay attention to your mood, if your emotions change. But also what I feel with the moon card laying it over the top of the 8 of Wands is there may be a problem that you're really building up in your head as being a major problem, a major block in the road, a stumbling block for you. And it actually isn't as bad as what you're building up. This is the thought that I'm getting in my head. It's like it's more in your head, it's more in your mind that that there's this problem around you, but actually in the daylight, in the light of day, it's not that big of a problem as what it feels to you. So I don't know what's happened here. It's like it's getting the better of your emotions and your grip on reality. And everybody else is saying to you, what are you talking about? But to you, this feels a really massive thing. So Sagittarius, do look out for that and do pay attention to it. Now, as I always said, if you ever feel that you need professional help, go see your GP. If you feel that you do need help with any kind of anxiety or worries, if it's getting the better of you, there are professionals out there. Your GP can always refer you on to somebody else. But other than that, just remind yourself that it's just your mind, it's just your imagination. You know, particularly at night times, you probably lay in bed and you're worrying and worrying and worrying about things. And before you know it, in your head, it becomes a major problem or a major drama. But actually, in the light of day, it really isn't. It's only just a niggling problem, but it's all kind of been because of worries and because of anxiety. It feels like it's a lot major than that. Now, what's going to help you in November is I feel you're going to have some kind of message or information come to you, and I feel this could be from a family member, somebody that's younger than you, and it feels like this message or this information is coming in, and it's going to be a blessing for you, it's going to be a help for you, and it's going to make things so much better. So that's absolutely wonderful. And my advice to you here is the 9 of coins. Look at this lady stood in her garden, this big hedge up beside her with all these gold coins. And this is saying, look at your achievements, Sagittarius. Stop selling yourself short. You've achieved a lot more than you're giving yourself credit for right now. So take time to have a look back at your life and just have a look at just what you've achieved, and not just in monetary value either. You know, the family that you've got around you, the friends that you've made, you know, the things that you've done to help people, and just really look back and think, dear, actually, I've done a lot more than I give myself credit for. But this is also saying that if you start to look at your life, and again, not just monetary value, just looking at your life in a whole, you're much more wealthier than you think you are. And that's not just wealthier in money, that's wealthier in health, wealthier in friends, family, just things around you. You've got so much more to be grateful for and thankful for than you give yourself credit for, Sagittarius. So just take that time to recognize just how far you've come, and then start thinking about, well, what can I achieve next? How can I go on from here? What can I do next? What can my next challenge be? My next achievement? What can it be? And that leads us on to the Knight of Wands. You've got the strength, you've got the ability to find something new. When I look at that card, I can see travel, I can see movement. So it really does, to me, show somebody, and we pulled another card over that, look, another lion. So, you know, you're certainly going to be needing strength, I feel, to move on to your next phase. And you've certainly got the strength to do it. Again, stop selling yourself short, Sagittarius. Stop thinking that you're not as good as what you are, because you really, really are. You know, so travel, freedom, I can see all that there for you. Where do I go from here? What do I do? And it's having the strength to make the decisions to move forward, and just have a look at what comes next for you. I've got some Spirit Animal Oracle cards here. So I'm just giving those a shuffle, Sagittarius. And let's see what comes out for you for November. Just going to give them. You've got the polar bear, perseverance. This powerful spirit guide represents strength and endurance. But isn't that funny, because we've got 2 strength cards here. Strength and endurance, as well as acceptance. Surrender to where you are in life. Adapt to your environment and make the best of what you've got around you. It doesn't mean you should give up on your dreams, but to exercise patience and perseverance. So again, just like what we said with this card, it's recognizing how far you've come in life, recognizing what you've got around you, and it's having that strength and the perseverance to move on and find your dreams and decide what's next. Where do I go from here? And how do I make it happen?